Have you ever walked into a room and felt the energy shift before anyone even spoke?
Or met someone who made you feel instantly energized, like you'd just had a shot of espresso?
We usually call this vibes or chemistry, but in the lab, scientists call it something else entirely.
They call it the science of magnetism. Most people treat charisma as a mystery, a gift you're either born with or you're not.
But the truth is much more fascinating. Charisma is actually a biological dialogue between two brains. It's a series of neurological triggers that bypass logic and speak directly to our survival instincts.
Today we're going inside the human brain to look at the hard science of the Charisma Playbook.
We're moving past the myths and looking at the mirror neurons and dopamine loops that determine whether you are seen as a social hazard or a safe harbor.
Now let's dive into the science of mirror neurons, or something we like to call the empathy circuit.
In the 1990s, neuroscientists in Italy discovered something that changed how we understand human connection: mirror neurons.
These are specialized brain cells that fire not just when you perform an action, but when you observe someone else doing it.
Think of it as neural Wi-Fi. If I see you pick up a glass of water, the same neurons in my brain fire as if I were picking it up myself.
If you smile, my brain mirrors that smile before I even realize it. This is the biological foundation of emotional contagion. Charismatic individuals are master broadcasters. Because they are fully present and radiate warmth, they trigger a massive mirroring effect in everyone around them.
When a charismatic person walks into a room with high-status, calm energy, your brain literally mirrors that calmness. They aren't just telling you they are a leader. They are forcing your brain to feel what it's like to be a leader.
The playbook hack. This is why faking it until you make it often fails. If you feel anxious or hazardous inside, your audience's mirror neurons will pick up on that micro-tension. To be truly magnetic, you have to internalize the safe harbor mindset first, so that what you broadcast is worth mirroring.
We're now going to discuss the role of dopamine as it relates to charisma. Have you ever noticed that after talking to a truly charismatic person, you feel, well, good? Like you're on a bit of a high? That's not an accident. That's dopamine.
Dopamine is the brain's reward chemical. It's released during pleasurable activities, eating great food, winning a game, or having a high-quality social interaction.
Charismatic people are essentially dopamine triggers. By using specific behaviors, like active listening, humor, and storytelling, they activate the reward system in your brain.
Wait, so you're saying a charismatic person is basically a social drug?
In a sense, yes. When someone makes you feel seen or important, your brain releases a hit of dopamine. This creates a powerful association. Your brain labels that person as a source of pleasure and safety. This is why we find charismatic people so memorable. Dopamine doesn't just make us feel good. It acts as a save button for memory. You don't remember what they said. You remember the chemical hit they gave you.
We've all heard the stat. Communication is only 7% words. The other 93% is body language and tone. But why does the brain care so much about your hands and your eyes?
Because words are new. In evolutionary terms, language is a recent upgrade. Our old brain, the limbic system, has been scanning non-verbal cues for millions of years to decide, is this person going to help me or hurt me?
Eye contact. This isn't just about being polite. Steady eye contact signals non-threatening confidence. It allows the mirror neurons to lock in.
Open posture. Keeping your vitals, chest and neck exposed signals that you are a safe harbor. You aren't defensive because you aren't afraid.
Gestures. Purposeful hand movements are visual aids for the brain. They make your message easier to process, which reduces cognitive load and, you guessed it, triggers more dopamine.
So, if my body language says safe, but my words are hazardous, the brain will always believe the body.
Every day our brains struggle with logic versus emotion.
The most powerful charismatic architects understand the dual processing system, the rational brain, logic. They give you facts, vision, and clear ideas.
The emotional brain, feeling. They use stories and empathy to trigger the chemical response.
If you only have logic, you're a textbook. If you only have emotion, you're a performer. But when you combine both, you become magnetic.
In the Charisma Playbook, we call this the architect's balance. You are building a structure of logic, but you are lighting it with the warmth of emotion.
The science is clear. Charisma isn't magic, it's biology. It's the intentional use of mirror neurons to create connection and dopamine to create value.
By mastering these signals, you stop being a passenger in your social life and start becoming the architect. You can set the emotional tone for every room you enter.
Now that you know the why, it's time to master the how. In our next masterclass, we're breaking down the specific high-status body language shifts that trigger these reactions in under 2 seconds. Hit the subscribe button to keep building your playbook. Get the full DNA breakdown in the link below. We'll see you in the next one.